Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, my Cancer friends and Cancer cross watchers, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I am Zachary. Thank you for joining me here this week, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for November 27th through December 3rd. All meetings. Every time we meet here, you guys, all messages are timeless. So anything that catches your eye, I highly recommend you take a look at. None of these are surface level messages or meetings. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer for November 27th through December 3rd? We're timeless as far as spirit animal energy goes. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your love and support. I do have my contest, the 2,500 subscribers, in my description. There's the link. Feel free to enter if you'd like. It is free. There's nothing you got to do to join, just or to enter, just your details. And I will be drawing for that. Oh, right away I have to say, because Ladybug came up here. Ladybug is like your lucky animal, okay? And red. So just love that came through. Just love it, okay? I'm excited to tell you what happened in meditation and the cards that I had coming through. But let me finish my intro spiel, okay? Join the giveaway, you guys. Going until December 1st is when I have the drawing that I'll be doing. And please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Please subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. We're growing quick. There's still room for you, no worries. But I also have my Cash App and PayPal in the description as well if you want to donate more directly in a financial way. Thank you guys so much. Not mandatory, but those of you that have, I am deeply, deeply grateful. I do also officially have my website launch. That link is on my main page here on YouTube as well. So I am officially open for paid readings. I have had requests for those, so feel free to check that out as well. If you're interested in that, I can absolutely help you out, okay? So you get Sea Otter, happiness, and hell yeah, it's happiness, you guys. This is going to be a happy reading. I know it. I know it. So be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Yeah, it is, you guys. I mean, like, you know, there are some things that you got to do, like go with the flow, go with the waves, which means like not fighting the waves, right? So if something has happened, you are, you know, going with that. You're not giving in and drowning under the waves, but you're staying with the waves there. So what I was getting through meditation and the cards that I was seeing come through as I was shuffling. So good tower moment there from you. I feel very much that this is a release from prison for a lot of you. The cards that came through, I got the Emperor in 2 decks. But in this deck here, the Emperor and 5 of Swords came through, and the Fool. So what I got from that was that you guys are actually, like, you're taking your power back from a betrayal and starting a new freaking life. I feel like there is a note of, like with the playful living of the otter here, that's kind of what's been needed. Maybe you guys have been being a bit more playful. You guys are playful, you know. Humans are playful. But having a humor about things, especially things that are painful, is very, very healing. And it's a good sign that you are healing. You're getting through it. But healing from betrayal is absolutely what's coming through. So in my meditation, what I saw was somebody throwing, you know, like a ninja star or Chinese star. I don't know what they're called. A sharp, deadly star. Throwing a star into your back. And then you pulling that star out, and as the blood is coming down onto your arm, you're actually absorbing that blood back into your body. Exactly the same message that I was getting from the cards that popped through there. Taking your power back, your blood, from a betrayal, from being stabbed in the back there. So whatever has happened, those of you this message is for, it is a general reading, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And energies can be flopped too. You know, some of you could have betrayed somebody, but I feel very strongly like this is, you guys are getting your power back, and it's because you're taking it back. It's not something that's just falling out of the sky, okay? So what do we have for Cancer for November 27th through December 3rd? Your general energy. I think that's hella exciting, you guys. And as a Cancer Venus myself, like, to me, that applies to all of the love betrayals, you know. I will take it, lovers. Woo, woohoo. love it. Magician. Yeah, you guys are hoping for the power to create. That's what I'm getting, kind of along the same lines of the Fool popping up there. You guys are wanting to create something new for yourself. Okay, you're wanting to create something that you actually want, and you may have been in a place before this betrayal, whatever it was. Could be love, could be career, could be, I don't know, something you ate yesterday coming back to haunt you. Could be a self-betrayal as well. Maybe you made some choices that weren't the healthiest for you, but they were at a time where you couldn't have done better either in the situation. So regardless, I just feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to create new happiness, like manifest the happiness that you want. Yeah, I'm here for it. Using that passion that you had or have for justice is what's coming through there as well. And using that to create rather than destroy. Okay? Because it's the same energy. What do we have for Cancer here? Cancer. There's that Emperor again. You guys are taking power back. You powerful so-and-sos. I'm excited for you. There's the Fool, too. I'm just saying, you guys. I'm just saying. It's a brand new day for you. It's a new life. It's a new day. It's a new dawn for you. And you're feeling good. I do feel like, okay, so High Priestess here can be your energy, for sure. It is really any of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Venus, Scorpio, excuse me. I feel like there is a fear or an aversion from your own deeper knowings right now, okay? Or a secret, like your inner knowings could be a secret to others, or there is a secret that you're keeping from others, or you may feel like there's a secret that somebody else is keeping from you. Either way, the feeling is the same. Like you are not super happy about it. So I feel like for most of you, it's an aversion to diving deeper to work on something or to release something. I feel very much though like part of the secret of what you're doing right now is bringing joy, bringing laughter and lightness. And what was the line that they said in here? Your good destiny of love is sure, for sure. Master of playful living. To be more playful, that's what I was trying to say. Being more playful will allow you to feel safe enough to start traversing some of these deeper things. But right now, you may also be avoiding it and keeping things lighter, which is also still serving you, is what I'm trying to say. By having those things be a bit lighter, you may not be diving into the deep stuff right now, but you're taking your power back from a betrayal. Okay? And the reason I feel like for that is because you're bringing light, that light energy back into your life. Feeling betrayed sucks, first of all. Like, it's valid to feel angry and whatever it is you're feeling about somebody. But the more that you stay in that energy, the more that your life transforms into that zone too. So being a little bit more lighthearted, bringing play back into your life is bringing the sun back into your life. It's allowing your vibration to increase so that you can start bringing in the things that you need, like your power back. Once you get your power back, then, maybe it won't be so scary to traverse the depths here. But for some of you, I feel like there's a secret. I don't know. It's not for me to know, but it may come out in the cards. If it does, I won't say something, I promise. 7 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. This is your energy, your general energy for the week. So 7 of Pentacles talks about taking a pause, taking a beat, and reflecting on if something is working for you or not, as far as the energy that you're putting into it. Is the juice worth the squeeze? There's also a note to this about being patient and waiting for, the fruits of your harvest. The Six of Cups here is a card of nostalgia. Could be somebody coming back from the past. This is probably the first time I actually don't feel like it's an inner child thing. So that's interesting. Okay, Spirit. So someone from the past, something from the past, even a connection that you have had in the past. So whatever, I feel like it's this betrayal, whatever, whomever, excuse me, whatever the betrayer is, whoever they think they are, because that bitch could never, right? That's what I feel like is coming through here is you're being asked to reevaluate, is it worth it to continue engaging with that moment in time the way that you are right now? Okay, I want some more information on that. That bitch could never. Cancer. We get some more information on the general energy here. Six of Cups specifically, please, Spirit. Please, please, please. If my fingers could work. Wrong deck. Yep. Clarification on the Six of Cups here, please. I'm feeling secret is what's coming through there too. Balance. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. I feel like it's just asking you, the word secret is what's coming out. So this could be involving your secret that I'm not allowed to know. But from the past, okay? You're just being asked to balance the way, like I said, that you're engaging with this. Is this working for you right now to be pouring the energy that you are pouring into it? Like, I'm getting from this betrayal, I don't feel like it's fresh. If it is fresh, you know, either way, like, it's important to go through this process of grieving. You know, every emotion has a reason. And there does also come a time where it's important to make the decision to put intention and effort into healing, okay? Taking your power back is very much an intentional thing. It's not going to just happen. If you're sitting around waiting for someone or something to get their comeuppance, to get their karma, let's say, that is out of balance with your nature, okay? Just as an avatar here, like, you're spending a lot of time and effort, energy, putting creative, passionate energy towards something else or someone else that's hurt you, instead of putting it back into yourself. So that's general energy here. You're being asked to check your balance, okay? And there's a strong note of taking your power back. So I would encourage you to rebalance. Realignment is what was at the bottom here too. I felt inclined to bring up. Shift your perspective for gain sense of clarity. I feel encouraged to say, try, like, and it's not, I'm not, you know, you're not gaslighting yourself or avoiding, accept whatever's happened has happened. But I challenge you to look at, specifically through meditation, in what has happened, how has it benefited your life? Okay, and I know that can seem pretty twisted, especially for some certain things. There are some situations of egregious harm that I am never including in situations like this, okay, you guys? And it is a general reading, so keeping energies pretty general here. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. If you lost a job, if a relationship ended, if you had to move, you know, any sort of major life change, what in those moments have you found up to this point that have also been a blessing? Because nothing is just black and nothing is just white. So the encouragement is to start looking for the light again, and you will get your power back, okay? I feel like you're really close, and you may just be on that point of shifting anyway, but there's something about like harboring a vendetta, okay? That's not very powerful. That's not your energy either, really. It just ain't. I've struggled with it too, though. I mean, full transparency, I get it. This reading is for me as well. So Knight of Pentacles and Page of Swords, this is the energy that's blocked. Knight of Pentacles is really like putting in the work, expansion. It's dedicating consistent energy towards something to come to fruition. And the Page of Swords here is the student of the deck. They're very curious. I feel like what it's saying is the energy that's blocked here is your expansion, is getting that power back, okay? That's your expansion. Like, You're picking up a piece of yourself, of your soul that's been lost because of a traumatic event, and leveling up because of it. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is telling me. The Page of Swords here, the energy that's blocked, I feel like, is this curiosity towards yourself, towards the way that you are feeling about this situation, whatever's happened in the past, or just in general about your own growth. Because having the High Priestess here at the bottom too, those depths, whatever secret, maybe what I kind of feel like from it is like, it may not even be a secret necessarily as much as just hidden information. And not that you need to share it with anybody, but what I'm feeling is that this is something that you feel shame over. For some of you, this isn't for all of you. The curiosity here that's blocked is like, get curious on why you're feeling shame over this. Is this healthy shame? Is it existential shame? Because there are different shames, right, guys? Okay. So there is a level of shame where when we do something to harm somebody, to harm ourselves, that isn't really in alignment with our own character or integrity. And these are all subjective things, because life is actually very subjective. Even morality is very subjective. But that shame that comes when you're out of alignment with what you consider to be moralistically correct, that is healthy shame. That helps direct you back to, where it is that you're trying to be as far as your center. Now, existential shame is shame that comes primarily from organized religions, from religious trauma, okay? Because a lot of organized religions really drill home this idea of hell, punishment, all of these existential traumatic things at a very, very young age, and that creates existential shame, which is a completely imbalanced form of shame. So you start shaming and blaming yourself for things that don't make sense to do. Like you start feeling afraid to live. The thing that comes to mind for me is Catholic guilt, okay? And it's not a bash on any religion or Catholicism, but I think generally everybody knows what Catholic guilt is. And I think everybody also knows that it's a bit of an unbalanced amount of guilt from other religions. Similar to LDS, okay? Which is where I grew up. So I'll speak from that truly. I knew a lot of LDS people who had some very, very dark secrets, and it was because they were hiding from their existential shame, okay? Look into it. You know what? Read a book. All right? That's what's coming through here. Getting curious on your own shame is what's coming through. Is that what you're doing? Is it healthy shame or is it existential shame? Because it's keeping you from expanding, okay? Ask your angels. Seek the divine. The angels want to support you. Connect with the divine. The divine will tell you the truth through feeling, okay? If it's a bad feeling that you're having over something, it's probably not the best or healthiest answer. If there's shame that is haunting you in your sleep, that's not really healthy shame. If there's not something that you can do about it, that you can like reasonably do about the shame, then it's probably not healthy shame. Get in touch with your angels is what's coming through. Talk to the angels, okay? The energy that you need, Six of Pentacles and Justice. Yes, you do need justice, this betrayal, right? I feel like, so Six of Pentacles here is your give and take. It is a balance between receiving help, giving help. It can, I feel like what this is talking about is receiving help. Giving yourself help and receiving it at the same time. The Justice is talking about balance, absolutely. It's talking about justice. It's talking about a balance of karma. But this, what I'm getting from this is like, this is what you feel like you need. You feel like you need to maybe see the balance. You need to see karma enacted. Maybe even from a legal standpoint, because this could be law as well. What I'm getting from this is you need to give yourself your own justice, okay? You need to close that chapter in the best way possible for yourself, in a healthy way. And that's going to allow you to take your power back. But there's something about the shame, okay, that's attached to this. So giving yourself help here to receive help is going to be getting curious about that shame. That's what's blocked. And actually, I wanted to go back here. So sorry. So sorry. How does Cancer unblock this? Asking your angels for sure, but I feel like there's a little bit more. How does Cancer unblock this, please? That's like 700 cards, Spirit. Okay, well, there's definitely, oh, interesting. I do feel like those all apply. Yay, Cancer. You guys are like, you're on the edge of some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful progress, okay? I do feel love, like lovers came through here too. But you're almost, your power, you're getting your power back. Whatever the situation was or person, whatever happened, I feel like the reason why your power is not with you is it's involving this shame and blame, okay? So you got 3 of Swords, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and then 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, this is the betrayal, okay? This is your betrayal. So the Page of Pentacles here talks about new opportunities. And then the Page of Swords, again, you had Page of Swords clarifying the Page of Swords. So what that tells me is it's validation that what I said was correct. Getting curious about your own shame here, okay? And then 3 of Swords, this is heartache, loss. Healing this heartache and loss. The way that you do that is by healing this heartache and loss. Pursuing new opportunities. Moving away from that attachment to the past. And that attachment, this betrayal is keeping you stuck. The feelings that you have surrounding that. And it could be, I feel like it's the shame. That's why you're being asked twice here to connect with or get curious about your shame. Ask your divinity about that. Ask whatever your higher power is, your spiritual process, for help on that. Your guides. You're being asked to pursue, turn your face towards the sun here, okay? Let the shadows fall behind you, is what I'm feeling. Thank you, Spirit. That was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I feel like it's the shame surrounding the betrayal is what I was trying to say. Like that shame is inflaming this additional attachment to it for you. Like if it was whatever the loss was, a relationship, job, having to move, it sounds like it was not expected. It was volatile. You lost maybe faith in yourself or faith in the process of the way that things work. You may be blaming yourself so much that you're attached to blaming somebody else. Does that make sense? I mean, you can't answer me here, but like, that's what I'm getting. Approach your shame, okay? I feel like that is important to bring into balance here. So yes, helping yourself brings help in, and that is what you give yourself justice in the situation, okay? Because the reality is, rarely do we see justice happen. Some situations we do. I mean, you could pursue that in a legal way, depending on whatever happened. But a lot of the times, so we're here to grow, right? We're here to learn lessons. Like, it's shit a lot of the time. Life is pain, as the Buddhists say. And any time that we are trying to enact change outside of ourselves, it leads to suffering. That's what I'm getting from this. So coming back inside here, dealing with the shame, bringing justice in for yourself. Your justice right now is pursuing something new opportunities. And this is wonderful, wonderful new opportunities here. Clarification on the energy that's needed here, please, Spirit. You got this, Cancer, okay? It's a fantastic reason to come out of your shell. Declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. You're just gently, very gently being encouraged to let it go. Let it go, honey. And I know that that's easier said than done, that process. It's a decision, though. It starts with a choice to repeatedly approach moving through something, okay? Making the conscious effort and intention, a present intention, to move through something. That's how you start teaching your brain, because it's a wiring thing, too. Like, the more that you focus on something, there are emotions that are attached to that, and you need to work through that. But your brain as well is getting stuck on a pathway, a neural pathway, and it's building strength the more that you think about that. So the longer that you've been concentrating on this issue, the harder it's going to be to rewire that. But that's how you do that. When it comes up, you force yourself to think about something else. because you want change. So, you do get the Tower coming through here. I feel like this is absolutely your freedom from prison. So you got the Tower, Nine of Cups. This is where it leads or what it's good for. I kind of feel like it's either. Honestly, this is up to you. Thank God for free will. You get kind of, I love that it's actually showing both here. So Nine of Cups, this is hella success. This is the universe granting your wish. Okay? And not the wish of like bitter justice, whatever it is that you're wishing for somebody. Because when you're wishing for somebody to have karma, you guys, that is not good karma. That's not good karma. It's very much in the vein of an evil eye. Okay, you're throwing that energy out. It's a spell. Surprise. And there are ramifications for doing things, whether you know that you're doing it or not. It's balance. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so the outcome I feel like can be in a couple different places. It can be success, your wish granted from the universe, freedom from prison. I feel like it's funny. I don't think that's it. This can symbolize a birth as well. 9 months kind of thing. 9 months in prison. It was a joke, you guys. That's not where you're heading. Okay. Well, maybe, I mean, for some of you, there could be justice coming. Maybe you are in a process, for very few of you, are in a process of legal proceedings that requires that kind of justice. If that's the case, then I see that being successful for you, okay? I see that being successful. But for most of you, what I'm getting is the choice is yours. You can continue to hold yourself in this place, struggle with this existential shame, remain in this prison, or it could even lead to, like, this is going to change for you whether you want it or not. You're being given an opportunity right now to make the choice. Like, you're in a powerful place and you're taking your power back. You're making the choice to take your power back. But if you continue to sit in this shame and not change the way that you're addressing or interacting with this kind of situation, I do see something coming apart. And I feel like it's you, you know? It's difficult to maintain anything positive or of substance when you are sitting in shit. You know? You don't want to eat, you know, life-sustaining food while you're in a puddle of human excrement, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. You have the option. You can go one way or the other, but it's hella success or it's, well, things are going to restart again for you because you're projecting that story, okay? So it's up to you. I would recommend going with the Nine of Cups because you're in a place right now where you can absolutely do that. Can we get some clarification on the outcome here, please? Pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine, acknowledge red flags. Exactly in line with this, okay? You're being given signs on where to go in a positive way towards the Nine of Cups, and you're also being given red flags to say, doom and gloom. If that's where you're going to stay, that's what you're going to get, okay? It's not a threat. It's a bet. It's not a threat. It's a bet. You bet. This is just the way the energy works, you guys. So you're being asked with the balance here, is this working for you? Is being in a situation that is poopy, is that working for you? Or do you want something more? I bet you want something more. With the Magician here, I feel very much like you are in the process of transitioning and translating that energy, but it's difficult to stay consistent, okay? So you're being encouraged to stay consistent so that you can reach the gold here. Gold, no mold. I love rhymes, you guys, all right? Deal with it. Ooh, okay, so your challenge this week is Two of Cups and Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, I very much am getting the cutting through the bullshit situation with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is logic. It's a new idea as well. So your challenge this week is moving towards that new. The Ace of Swords, though, has nothing to do with emotion, has nothing to do with intuition. It only has everything to do with logic. So your challenge is using your brain to overcome shame, the existential shame, rewiring. That takes only logic, you guys. It's not an intuitive process. It's not an emotional process. Thought pushing, okay? Remember a time where you have wonderful emotions attached to a memory. Something from your past, childhood, whatever in your past that was just delightful, a memory that you, when it comes to mind, you are just so happy. Have that memory ready to go. When something starts coming through here again, where you're thinking about this situation from the past, you have already made the decision in advance to force yourself to think about this good memory. This is how you start breaking the process of going down that neural pathway, okay? Just as a heads up, there's a little treat for you. If you're wanting to move towards this Nine of Cups, which I imagine you do, use that technique, okay? And you're gonna find too, it doesn't take that long to start working on a new neural pathway. You may not always go to that memory, but you're gonna start training your brain to start thinking about more positive things instead of going back to where you have a vendetta, okay? The Two of Cups here, I feel like this is a connection to the divine. Two Cups can be a relationship, the start of a new relationship. For some of you, I feel this could be a love relationship. I feel like there's a challenge. The challenge for you is starting over again with yourself, loving yourself appropriately. But for some of you, I feel like, because there's been a lot of love coming through in a lot of past readings here, that may be a challenge for you right now because you're still struggling with this. You're still wading through the muck. But in essence, for most of you, what I'm getting, so this card, they're clasping hands here and this divine energy is flowing through and filling up these two vessels. It is you connecting to the divine. And if there is a partner that you're struggling with too, or there's a partner that's out there, what I feel is they are already connected to the divine and they're waiting for you to grab their hand, for some of you. But in largesse, the main component here is you connecting to the divine. That is the challenge. How does Cancers, I almost said Aries. Interesting. You guys are emulating a lot of Aries energy right now, I think, with that passion, that vendetta. You want somebody to burn. And they probably deserve it, you know, guys. I'm just saying, like, we're not the force to balance out the scales, okay? And if you can have faith, when you can have faith, that is being taken care of and you can separate yourself from that situation, you're gaining your power back. All that blood you lost is coming right back in your system. The challenge here, please, for Cancer. Any additional information, advice, input? Ooh, deception, false illusions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. So I feel like this is applying to, this is why you're needing the Ace of Swords energy, that logic, pure logic, no emotion, no intuition. Because you're having a hard time, the deception is your own brain. You're going to that same neural pathway. And because you've been doing that for so long, that is telling you that the world is just so. You are living in a place of lack. You do get screwed over. This is the best that you get. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Try to start or just work on it. Thought pushing, you guys. It is a very, very helpful, okay? So you're black. You guys win, okay? Just like, it's just a little bit of effort that needs to go into that. I really feel like you are almost there. Maybe it's the second to last final push or final push for a lot of you, but Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups, this is your blessing for the week. So Queen of Cups talks about, it's very nurturing, loving, intuitive energy, very much you, very Cancer energy. So I feel like your blessing is you in your power, you coming back to your own power. The Queen of Cups is also protective of their own emotions. They protect, like it's a trophy, their own emotions. So a part of that is going to be not allowing yourself to stew in toxic or unhealthy emotions, emotions that aren't taking you where you want to go. Be protective over your own emotions. The Ace of Cups is the start of a new emotional journey or opportunity. There's an emotional connection, a brilliant, divine emotional connection that is here. This could very, very well be love, romantic love. It could be the opportunity is you reconnecting with yourself again. But for some of you, like I said, that reconnection with yourself is opening up the connection to the divine, and it is then leading you to that person that is also connected to the divine that you're looking for. Because that's the goal. We're not like reaching for, that was the other thing that came through, you guys, was receiving, like you're afraid to receive, so you take. And that's something that is kind of an odd thought, I know. But being hurt in the way that you were hurt here, the betrayal, there is a fear around receiving, which is, the High Priestess here is the veiled portions of Isis or Venus. the divine feminine. Receptive. The unconscious mind is the feminine. The conscious mind is the masculine. Feminine, receptive energy here, okay? Stay with me. So because you have been hurt in this way of receiving, there's a fear around receiving. And because you're afraid to receive, you still want to receive. So instead you take. And the difference of energy there is one is allowing and one is forcing. The taking, it may not be in the same vein as like, like let's say in a relationship, you're afraid to receive love, so you take love. Well, no, still it's kind of similarly. It's a bit more, you're guarded and maybe a bit more selfish in that way when it comes to taking rather than allowing in the form of receiving. And that's not just like being open for any old thing to come through. You're still the Queen of Cups here and protecting your emotions. For those of you that applies to, okay, that just came through. Because you're afraid to receive, you're taking. Meditate on it. See if that applies to you. I know it's kind of a counterintuitive thing, but it also makes a lot of sense. So yes, you guys, your benefit this week, you are being supported to protect and redirect your emotions and your energies to really work through whatever in the hell happened here. And there's a brand new spanking opportunity that's just around the corner. I feel like a new emotional connection, you guys. That's wonderful. And the Ace of Cups also talks about filling the mind so much with spirit that the material realm has to bend to its will. Connecting to the divine, okay? When you are able to connect to the divine in a healthy way, and it's all kind of healthy when you connect to the divine, the magician here that you're hoping for, boom, you got that power. So 4 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups is what comes through here. What that tells me, 5 of Cups is disappointment, 4 of Pentacles is stability and security. Disappointment gone, stability and security has been reinstated. Deal with that shame, you guys. For most of you, or all of you, I mean, I think we all have issues with shame and blame, but that's what's coming through. Redirecting those thoughts and neural pathways and dealing with the existential shame, okay? Any other input here, advice, spirit? They're saying no. Cancer, I think this is wonderful. I know you can do this. You're heading towards the 9 of Cups, okay? You've had enough of this crap. You had enough. So pay attention to the signs, okay? Pay attention to your own signs, all right? I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you here soon, okay?